Hey guys, and welcome to a new World of Tanks gameplay video. And for the last couple of days I have been crew grinding my T-62A about 5% away from getting the second skill to 100%, which is of course Brothers in Arms. And I'm in a platoon with Sats, Merv and Yukai, two old mates from the OM community. And we're starting on the south side of steps. Now normally what I do on this map with a medium tank is go to the 9 line, that whole northeastern corner of the map, the medium territory. But as you can see, the enemy has about twice as much, well, 3 times as much mediums on the team as we do, and I don't want to go there and get singled out, get rushed. I also don't want my 57 heavy platoon mates to follow me there to back me up, because as you can see, there's 5 arties on each team, and there is no nicer arty target than a T-57 heavy. So what I'm going to do instead, and this is why I wanted to show you this replay, it's not going to be the most spectacular experience and damage that you've ever seen, but it's a nice little spot. On steps starting from the south side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rush to F2, and it's dangerous. It's very risky, because what you're doing is basically you're putting yourself in a very compromised position. You're being surrounded by the enemy from 3 sides, at least 2 sides, because you've got cover from the north here from this rock. But what this position, why it's so good, what it enables me to do is shoot first of all the heavies in G1, which is the most widely used heavy spot for the team starting from the north side on this map. But secondly, I can also spot any enemy arty in B1, C1, B2, that whole northwest corner of the map. But at the moment I'm not gonna go for the arty yet, because I don't know what's behind this T-62A. The guy is Kazna, that clan tag on its own demands respect. He's a good player. At the moment the priority is these heavies. I'm just gonna try to do as much damage as possible, and I'm perfectly held down. They cannot damage me. I've got, turret armor, slope turret. I'm just gonna, attract as much attention to myself as possible from these heavies here, to give our heavies in Hotel 1 an opportunity to move up and start engaging them. And now this demonstrates perfectly what's the problem with this spot, is that it's very team dependent. If they rush you like this E5, is now it's a slugging match. It's just all about out DPMing each other, and he's got the advantage. He's the heavy with the high DPM. But the thing is that I'm in cover from all of the enemy tanks except for the E5 here himself, whereas he's completely exposed from our heavies and mediums behind me who are backing me up. Because it's a random, you shouldn't depend on your teammates in a random battle. But I'm lucky enough this time to they supported me, and that's why it worked. So it's just a random risk that you're taking. But now as the E5 is dead, I'm gonna try to light up the enemy arty here. CA261 priority target. Take a nice shot on him, but then this T-62A surprises me again, gets a nice hit on me, and what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna track him, because he's got the most HP, so he's got the advantage, and I cannot out DPM him. So what I'm gonna do is just track him, and buy as much time as possible for our heavies on the one line behind me to back me up, and to take over here. And I take some nice opportunity shot here. I could shoot him on the edge of this little hill with my front armor exposed, whereas I could damage him because he was not angled properly. And now our base is completely overrun. Obviously, the east side was completely open. But as a medium, you have speed. You can, that mobility is something that's so useful. So I'm gonna try to back up our heavies. Our T-57s in my platoon are going back to base to defend, and there's 2 targets here in my side, a T-62A and a T-54E1. Now the T-62A is the lowest health, so he's the priority target, but I'm gonna prioritize the E4, the T-54E1 I mean, for 3 reasons. First of all, he's taller, so he's a much easier target to hit at this distance. Secondly, he's an autoloader, which automatically moves him up on the ladder of priority targets. And thirdly, the T-62 had only 600 health, which means he's a 2-hit for our T-57 heavies there, which makes him less of a risk. Whereas the E4, the T-54E1, I mean, he had more HP than a T-57 can output in one clip of damage, which makes him much more of a threat. Because he can shoot his clip, fall back to reload, and take that damage again. It's just it's hard to explain this, but it's just logic if you think about it. And at this point, we won the battle. It's a sure win. We cannot lose this anymore, and it's just become about doing a bit more, trying to do a bit more damage, get a bit more XP, all of that nice stuff. And again, it's not the most spectacular game you've ever seen, most likely, but it's, I thought, a nice demonstration of that spot there, F2. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. As you can see, we did quite a lot of damage over the platoon. The XP, 1,400 is not brilliant. Credits doesn't matter at all. Um, just a nice battle. I hope you guys maybe learned something from it. But as always, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.